I've made a lot of videos for YouTube over the years, but none have ever been as influential or as important to the community at large as the last two in this series. They were so good, they both got gold medals almost immediately from YouTube. So in case it isn't obvious, today I'll be praying to Naga and the many heretic fertility gods that this one brings Daddy a third. Make me proud, little guy. Lately I've just felt that it was time to get back to it, you know? Really strap in and develop the next best thing for this channel. Because let's be honest, my content's been trash for a while now, and I've got to step my game up. I can't just sit back anymore and let these other has-beens, haters, and hoopla distract you from what's really important in life. I know it's all probably been flanking you from all sides, occupying your mind, but it doesn't have to be that way anymore. Today on LuckyMojo.com, we're talking flanks, but not just any flanks, only the juiciest of flanks, the thickest of flanks. That's right, today we're breaking down the top 10 thighs in Fire Emblem. Let's go!
Anime thighs when she opened up, so what, I got a twinkle in my eye.
First off, in case you're new here or you've forgotten the rules, we've already talked about racks and convoys before this, and some of those folks do have some gnarly flanks too. But I want this list to be certified fresh, so no one mentioned in the last two videos can place on this list. This way we've got a nice new juicy batch of characters and continue spreading the love throughout the Fire Emblem series. Let's begin.
Gorgeous.
Number 10. Thrasir.
What was that?
Hailing from the smash hit classic self-titled game Thrasir 777, this femme fatale is literally made out of jello. Like, actually, red cherry flavored jello, which is the best by the way. And she doesn't even really wear pants, so that's another bonus if you really think about it. If you could just look past the bones floating around in her casserole, you might have some gelatinously good times to dig into with this one. But the spooky skeleton bits do make her lose some points. Seeing your pelvic bones straight through your jello thighs just isn't quite my dish of choice.
I can't die.
Gorgeous.
Number 9. Frederick.
Not while I draw breath.
Loyal, stalwart, and fit, if you fancy yourself a pebble simp with an absolutely stunning pair of thighs, there's just no other option. Like actually, no one else is into pebbles like that. Frederick is your only pick. I also heard he makes a mean bear stew, so he's got that going for him as well. Maybe he'll even build you a pebble shrine to commemorate your everlasting love. These thighs will probably never leave your side.
My steel is yours.
Gorgeous.
Number 8. Cordelia.
I'll cool you down.
Cordelia's been a fan favorite ever since her introduction in Fire Emblem Awakening, but unfortunately, she tends to look a little different in just about every incarnation that we've seen of her. She's one of the most inconsistent characters there are as far as looks go. Sometimes she's got some proper thickness in her thighs, and other times she's pretty stick thin without much going on. Because of this, I just can't, in lewd faith, put her higher up on this list. She needs to make up her mind. Oh, and did I mention the Crom thing? Look girl, he's just not that into you. It's time to consider other options. I already offered to put on a blue wig, and I got that Brand of the Exalt tattoo that you like. What more can I do?
I'm not quite filling out this swimsuit the way I want to.
Gorgeous.
Number 7. Nephenee.
What? What'd you do that for?
I know exactly what you're thinking right now. Nephenee? Definitely. This country bumpkin's got the thighs only a real mercenary can appreciate. Her small rural village is called Oma, and that's exactly what you'll be left saying after checking out her spicy pictures. And although her accent may sound a little funny at first, you won't have to listen to it much while you're using her thighs as earmuffs. Bonus.
Yeesh. Can't make out half of what these Castlebreds say.
Gorgeous.
Number 6. Shannan.
It's not wise to surprise me like that.
Not a lot of people knew of Shannan until his arrival in Heroes, and it's clear why. How could we have ever known that this guy was going to show up in Heroes with these legs? He has actual tree stumps for thighs. This might just be the most incredible fan service design upgrade that we've ever received. And let's be real here, Intelligent Systems hates men. Oh my god, look, he's even got the lewd chest reveal. What more could you ask for? Wait, what? He's Ira's nephew?
Sign me up.
This might sound odd, but Shannan bro, I think you can ditch the Balmung. Those thighs are much deadlier weapons.
Perhaps I'd better teach you the sword.
Gorgeous.
Number 5. Effie.
It's a good thing you warned me. I KO'd the last guy who tried that.
Though they butchered her localization somewhat and turned this once sweet and pillowy soft armor knight into a buff bench press fanatic intent on attempting to lift everything in sight, I can't deny that Effie's got some nice flanks. And for being an armor knight, she doesn't even look that huge to boot, making them even more impressive. Now, I know Hakan had a hand in accentuating her thickness, alongside the likes of Nephenee and others too, but even her Cipher art speaks volumes of the incredible leg days that Effie's been putting in lately. It's definitely paid off. Eat that bread, girl. Eat it. You deserve it.
Nothing is stronger than my love for you, except my biceps.
Gorgeous.
Number 4. Hinoka.
Whoever took my towel is going to pay.
Hoshido definitely doesn't have the best of many things. It's not the best Fates route, it doesn't have the best princes and princesses, not even the best depiction of its cultural inspirations, though the ninjas are right up my alley and probably one of its few redeeming features. But what Hoshido lacks in fun, lewdness, and depravity, it makes up for with Big Sis Hinoka's chonky thighs. This sultry Sky Knight's likely also got acrobatics down pat too, for some serious thigh-crushing, body-contorting action. But you do know what they say about girls who are obsessed with their Pegasi, right? Well, regardless, she'll definitely have your veins going dragon, that's for sure.
Don't even think about sneaking up on me right now.
Gorgeous.
Number 3. Igrene.
Ah, I see you like to tease people.
Look, let's be honest, Hawkeye could have easily placed on this list. His thighs are so thick that they called the dude Tronk in the Italian version of Blazing Blade. But having such a huge frame and a tiny head isn't quite as impressive as what his daughter Igrene inherited. She's practically busting out of the seams of her more normal-sized frame with this thickness. Like my infatuation, it cannot be contained. I think it might be too late. Her arrows have already begun piercing my heart.
I don't have faith in much, but I do have faith in you.
Gorgeous.
Number 2. Plumeria.
I'll get you going.
She may be new to the world of Fire Emblem, but she certainly isn't new to the world of thighs, or your dreams. Specifically, I'm talking about your lewd dreams, though. Seriously, they actually gave her that title in Heroes. Even intelligence systems felt the thirst and need to inform you of this lusciously lascivious Dokofar, whose sole task is to create the most mind-bending and toe-curling fantasies you could dream up in your weeby little quarantine brain. Even just a hint of a daydream involving this bad pixie, and you'll never want to sleep again. But the thing is, does she even exist outside of your dreams? We can't be sure yet. So I just can't give her the number 1 spot. And like all Lucky Mojo videos, here are some honorable mentions that I wanted to make sure to highlight before we get to the number 1 slot. Kronya. She's got a gnarly case of don't stick your falchion in evil thighs, but I'm already internally screaming out Monica. Rhajat. Though her counterpart appeared in Best Racks and was even an honorable mention last time in Convoys, it's undeniable that Rhajat is a flank girl. I just thought it'd be unfair to place another Tharja clone on this list, but she definitely would have been great competition. Forrest. Forrest gets a lot from Leo, but not these surprise thighs, that's for sure. Duma. If you've ever wanted thighs so badly that you'd bathe in them, then this guy's perfect for you. These slimy numbers will melt your heart and your face. Elise. Elise was also an honorable mention last time, but seriously, if you ever wanted thighs so badly that you go to jail for them, then take a gander at these beauts. Look, she claims she's 18, but just like your fake ID getting confiscated on the way into Club Elise McDonald, I ain't buying it. Nemesis. Why do you think everyone hated this dude so much, including the goddess that granted him life? I think it's pretty obvious. She grew remorseful when she gazed upon her ultimate creation, and was clearly just jealous of his god-shattering thighs. Listen here, Nemesis did nothing wrong. Desaix. The thing is, it's just a hard fact that few come close to the level of absolute thickness present in Desaix's immaculate figure. He might only serve a minor role within the grand tapestry that is Valentia, hence his placement on this list, but this man's thighs are so strong they can thoroughly conquer all of Zofia, and my attention. I don't know why they bothered giving him the Draco shield. He doesn't even need it with thighs this padded. Ferdinand. If you've ever wanted to call yourself Ferdinand von Thayer, then marrying this absolute Chad is simply the only way to do it. Plus, he's a noble, and it'd do wonders for your besmirched reputation. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Number 1, the most absolute scrumptious flanks in all of Fire Emblem. I bet you thought we were talking some Walhart, huh? Like you'd get through this entire video just to have Clifford the Big Red Walmart meme be number 1, huh? Just because he's got some massive flanks so big that he could probably squeeze his own horse in half on accident when he giggles, doesn't mean I'd make him number 1 and trick you. That would be mean. Come on, you know me. I don't mess around on this channel. It's hard enough out there these days, bro. I got you. Number 1, Daddy Garen. Have you ever woken up and just felt like you wished on this day that you could suffocate between a pair of the most wonderfully daddy thighs imaginable? Okay, but like even that would have its limits, right? Unless they could be daddy slime thighs too. Wait, they can? Oh man, Garen just has it all. On top of being comically evil and very entertaining, this King of Nor also has the money, power, and status to pamper you with his geriatric thighs while your jealous siblings look on in envy. Oh man, let's just get to it already. Well, my friends, that's another juicy top 10 list down. If you think I missed a waifu or husbando, you can definitely let me know in the comments below, but just know that for the 3rd year in a row, you clearly have trash taste. Waifus for Laifu. Subscribe to Lucky Mojo. Only the thickest flanks hit that subscribe button.